Alright, round 2 of our Pioneer deck building. So, this time we've got Mono Blue Devotion. We have typical Mono Blue stuff is very similar to the Mono Blue Devotion list from Theros Ravnica Standard, with a few notable upgrades. So we've got your standard stuff, we've got Tide Bottom Mages. Master of Waves is the big payoff, which uses the devotion mechanic, creates elementals equal to your devotion to blue. So we want a stack of blue pips, which is why we have such enormous blue costs. We've got Thassa, who is one of the Theros gods, is only a creature if you have devotion equal to 5. The Scry ability is incidental, good stuff, but the unblockable ability comes up more than you would think, so it's a good inclusion. We only have 2 of her because she's just sort of added good stuff. This is once again a Coco deck because we love that card. So Coco hits pretty much everything in the deck except for Master of Waves. Master of Waves is good enough to include as a 4-of, even though it doesn't get hit by Coco, but Coco hits everything else. The other big synergy in the deck, besides just a whole stack of blue dudes, is the Risen Reef synergy with elementals. So we've got Risen Reef, we have Shore Crusher Elemental, which is a 3 blue pip elemental that has some other text on it that is rarely relevant. It can dodge removal and morph itself, but that's not something we're typically looking at doing. It's mostly just that it's elemental that has 3 blue pips. But the main synergy is between Risen Reef and Master of Waves. So Master of Waves, when it enters, it creates X blue elementals equal to your devotion to blue. Risen Reef lets you do the it's not really a loot thing, but for each elemental that enters, it lets you either put a land onto the battlefield or put the card into your hand. So essentially we get to tip out our hand up to turn 4, run out of cards, and then refuel from the Master of Waves Risen Reef synergy. Couple of fun little inclusions that I've got just for me mostly is 2 copies of Neoform. They let us evolve from any of our 3 drops into Master of Waves. Master of Waves is the backbone of this deck. If Master of Waves wasn't as crazy overpowered as it is, there would be no reason to play Blue Devotion. It's just not worth it. So Neoform lets us actually search for him, which is good. We have a stack of incidental wizard synergies, so we've got 8 copies of wizards, which let us have a couple of copies of Wizard's Retort in the board. Other than that, it's pretty standard beatdown stuff with a stack of blue pips. In the sideboard, because we are new to this, we've got Okos, because Oko is ridiculous. We've got Tormod's Crypt, just in case there's some graveyard decks. Feed the Clan for burn, because it's probably the best life gain spell that I can think of off the top of my head. We have 3 copies of Spell Pierce and 2 copies of Wizard's Retort, which are once again a concession to the Boogeyman combo decks of Copycat and Aetherworks Marvel. Also good against things like blue-white control and stuff like that, but definitely more slated towards countering Teferis and Saheelis. We've got some copies of Rapid Hybridization as well. Blue-green is a very removal light color combination. We could have bounce in there, but sometimes you just got to kill a dude. So we've got Rapid Hybridizations instead. They'll kill cats in Copycat, they'll kill big dudes, little dudes, everything. We do get left with a 3/3 green frog, but our Tide Bottom Mages can tap those down, Merfolk Tricksters can tap those down, everything else can pretty much block a 3/3 fairly profitably. Shore Crusher does it quite handily. Tempest Gin does it quite handily, Thassa does it easily, there's a stack of other good things. But, I mean, there's very little to say about this one. It's more synergy, less creativity, I suppose. This was my first standard deck that I played in the original version, so it's very close to my heart. So let's get into some two-man queues and see how we go. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to find somebody to lose to us. Alright, so we managed to get an opponent, Ronkim. What can we do with this? Put this over here. This has a pretty good curve out. We've got 1 drop, 2 drop, 2 Risen Reef, so we'll keep this. We don't have a big payoff like Master Waves or Thassa or anything like that just yet, but hopefully we'll get there. Risen Reef gives us a few draws, although if this is mono red we may be in a bit of trouble. So, Wanderer first. Wanderer does mean that we can blank some Wizards Lightnings or skewer the critics or whatever they're trying to play. Ooh, Eidolon is very bad for us though. We are pretty much all under 3. So that could be a problem. Just gotta fight through it though. Tidebinder will tap down this Eidolon. We'll take 2 for the pleasure though. Who knows, maybe that was their only creature. We are going to take quite a bit of damage from this Eidolon. We've only got 8 spells that are more than 3 CMC, so this is really going to be one of the powerhouses of the format. Okay, so we lose our mage. That's fine. Didn't expect to keep it against mono red. Another Eidolon. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we'll probably Tempest Gin and then Thassa, and that gives us a fair chunk of wall. I mean, we are taking quite a lot of damage from the Eidolon, but oh, Tempest Gin's only basic islands. That's something I didn't know, but still fine. We are going to block one. If they want to burn a spell on Tempest Gin, that's fine. They didn't. Okay. See, once again, we're going to take 4 off this, which is enormous. This is not looking good for our hero right now. We're going to attack with Mausoleum Wanderer. And then drop a Thassa and just hope that they're out of gas. That's the only thing we can do. Yep, take 4. Down to 5. Wizard's Lightning hits us down to 2, and suddenly we can't play any more spells. So if they have removal for any of our guys so that we lose devotion on Thassa, we die. Or they just lightning strikers. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, so this is a matchup where we need our rapids and our feed the clans, and we need to lose our tricksters, our neoforms. There is an argument to make to bring in Okos because he makes food and he does blank the Eidolons, but I don't really like doing that. Maybe Oko's better than Bident. We're not really getting to Bident. Let's bring in 2 Okos and stunt this last trickster and bring in Oko as well. Let's do that. Okay, we'll definitely play first. We got monstered last game. This looks pretty good if we can curve out. So we'll keep it. No 1-drops. Thinking about putting in the spectral sailors. They're a spirit to bump up Mausoleum Wanderer, which is pretty cool. But they don't do that much. We'll see whether this actually sticks around. At least gives us a turn off from the Soulscar Mage, which is good. I don't expect the Time Biter Mage to stick around for too much longer though. Okay. See, now here's the thing, is I think we attack with the Tidebinder Mage, they're going to let it through. Yep. Get in for freebies. And then I think we probably Oko. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe we don't. Yeah, let's Tempest Djinn. We take some damage, but it means they can't get in. We can play Oko next turn and then start. Ooh, okay, apparently they can get in. So, I mean, I guess we burnt the Firecraft. The Firecraft would have been able to kill out Oko with an attack from the Eidolon. This is an interesting thing. I think we just Master of Waves here. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm happy with 3 elementals. And a protection from red 2-1. Looks good to me. Get in for 2. So, I mean, Master of Waves is good with so few blue pips. I mean, if you have lots, obviously it's just crazy, but it being pro-red against a mono-red deck, yeah, just, it concedes. Alright, we're just going to run that back. Yeah, I think Oko's a good call. I don't see bringing in counters as being terribly effective. They're, yeah, just, I don't think that's what we want to be doing. This is very slow but has Master of Waves. It's tempting, but we're going to mulligan. I think we're going to mull that again. We'll keep this because we have to. We'll dump these. Done. That's a shame. We should have kept the first hand. Although the first hand was pretty much the same. This is a very slow hand. It's going to be difficult to do much. It's all about getting to this Master of Waves. The thing is, if we do, we get to Master of Waves into Collector Company, which is very good. Take two. Idol's so good, and they've had it on the plate every time. Ooh, Ferocidon. Okay. Ooh. Taking some hits. Taking some hits. Another Idolin. Goodness me. Take 5. Okay, we're playing the saddest Master of Waves in the world right now. I think we may be dead, because, yeah, with Thrown Up Ruins, we're dead. Yep, that's all she wrote. Whoa, that mono red deck is good. We have a red deck in the works that we'll play at some point, but it is big red. We don't play that little red stuff. We're playing big red. All right, let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. This looks pretty good. Yeah, no, that deck is scary. It was a shame we had to mull down to 5 there, but I really don't think with that hand that they had that it was going to do much. They had 7 points of burn in hand, so sometimes you just lose them. Is this the same person? It may be. This might be a rematch. No, different person. Let's see, hopefully it's not just the burn matchup again. Ooh, it looks like it might be the burn matchup again. Okay, that sucks. Give us a land. Didn't. Okay, we're just gonna play another one of these. Magma Jet. Okay, so I think it is the burn one, but Magma Jet's a weird inclusion. If we can get a land, we can start to go crazy. Alright, so we'll Risen Reef. Hit a land. Oh, got another Risen Reef. Okay, that's not bad. It does mean we're not going to hit Risen Reefs off our coco, which makes it less enticing to play. Risen Reefs are the main reason to do it. Okay, they want to spend their... Well, I suppose they're not spending their turn, they're spending my turn, shouldn't they? Yes, they haven't done any damage to us just yet. Blue. Cancel. I'm going to play this first, just in case their removal is Exquisite Firecraft. Probably won't be, but who knows? Magma Jet, and then Wild Slash our Risen Reef. This is going well for us. Shore Crusher. I mean, it's not gone bad. They haven't done any damage to us just yet, so that's good. It's a weird strategy that they're using, but we're quite happy to accept it. Play another one. So we're going to Risen Reef here. We've still got 2 mana up. I don't hate that. So our collected companies are much worse right now. We've burnt through 5 of our 8 elementals. It may hit Tempest Gins, which actually they're basic islands, so they're just 1/1s, which isn't very good. Could hit Tharses, which are okay. Yeah, really our Coco's not hitting much right now. We'll probably run out. Jesus. This deck is crazy. Look at all these removal spells. You know what, let's pass. We're gonna Coco. Glory Bringer. Holy dooly. Alright. Now, I mean, the Coco into the Tidebinder Mage was attractive there, but a better plan is to Coco now, just in case we don't hit it, because if they had decided that they wanted to exert. Let's get one of these, and one of these. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe he'll try and kill them off with his exert rather than the Tempest Gin. I doubt it, but we'll see. Tempest Gin? Yeah, that makes sense. Uh-huh. Please don't play another Glorybringer. I don't know if I can cope with that sort of thing. The Master Waves would be so tight. What are you going to do? What are you trying to do? Aspen. Aswin. Aswin. What is going on? Come on, thing. Yep. Challenge trying to surrender a creature or planeswalker. You control a Chandra planeswalker. They're pretty much exactly the same, so we're going to do this. Do you have the other spell? Oh, they do. That's right, I'll take two. I'll take 2 spells for that, that's fine. That doesn't do much. I mean, we can't block, so... There we go, Megamorph. Nothing. Ooh, my goodness. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so we're going to take with both of these. I don't know if I want to pump it. I don't think I do. I don't think you have enough damage to kill me. Hey. Nice. Well. I think we bring in Okos. I think we take out Neoforms. Oko might just be better than Neoform. We keep them Bident. Tidebind Advantage is going to be good. Tricksters are less good. Do we need Rapid Hybridization? I don't think we do if we've got our Tidebind Mages. I think I'm pretty happy just to keep those. Yeah. Like Glorybringer's a house, but what are you going to do? If they start pointing their burn at my face, the considerable amount of burn, we might have to whack in our Feed the Clans, but at the moment, I don't think it's worth it. I think we're going to keep this. If we get one island, then... Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, we get a couple of bites at a land. If we get a land, our 3 drops are pretty great. Collected Company lets us pull ahead on the 1-for-1. And Shore Crusher Elemental lets us blank some removal, so Shore Crusher is actually surprisingly good. That was the wrong land to play. I got excited that I drew it. Oh well. Wait till his end step. Boros Reckoner. Well, hello. Okay. Oh. We missed... where's our end step stop? I must have clicked through it. That was very clever of me. If I lose because I didn't Trickster the Reckoner, I'll feel like a dickhead. Rashidmon. That's so wretched. Yeah, swing in. Nope. Not gonna block. I don't think we're under that much pressure, but I also kind of just want to... Actually, I want to wait till they put a charge counter on Ratchet Bomb. That's what I want to do. That was the right call. So if we played Master of the Waves out there, Ratchet Bomb on 0 counters just kills all the tokens, so there's no point in really doing it. We get a 2-1 protection from red, which is great in this matchup, but it's not going to win us the game. So now that Ratchet Bomb has ticked up, they can't take a counter off. So we're safe to play Master of the Waves out next turn after we Coco. We're going to Coco now at the beginning of combat, just in case we get Tidebinder Mage to tap down this Reckoner. We gave them the chance to play Glorybringer, but they did not. So we're going to take Tidebinder Mage and Tempest Gin. Put all these things back. Tidebinder taps down Reckoner, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Tempest Gin, a couple of them is going to be a hell of a clock. And I mean, this is just really baiting out some removal. Sweltering Suns will kill our Tidebinder Mage. Are they gonna, do they? Ooh! Look at that! Do they have another removal spell? Whoa! Alright, that'll do it. I mean, that was a pretty sick play. I'm gonna say it. Sick. That was a sick play. Nice. And stab. Ooh, another Collected Company. Okay, we're just gonna hang out again. Coco at end step. Okay, so now we don't want to get two CMC dudes. If we can help it. just a single 2 CMC dude. See if they pop their ratchet bomb. Be cool if they did. They just want to slash it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We are just gonna pass again. See if they tick up their ratchet bomb. They did. Mega jet. That's fair. Do another one down. Removal. Jesus, they only have removal. It's mono removal and 4 glory bringers. What is this deck? See if we can, I mean they've got no removal left, see if we can force them to crack that ratchet bomb. God, it'd be good if they did. If they don't, hey, they did. So we'll flicker that, see if we can bait out. If they've got one more removal spell in their hand, that's fine. Boros Reckoner. Alright. Can't believe they cracked it on that. That's fine. We need 5 mana to Megamorph. So we're just going to cast this. Glorybringer, that's a problem. So they're probably going to swing and exert and kill the morph. Which is okay. Exert. I imagine they exert and kill the morph. This one we can pump to get out of range. So we both. Where's he going? What's going to get glory, bro? Yeah, that's the one. So we're going to minus the power off this so that we take less damage from the Boros Reckoner. It is attractive to trade with it, but then we lose all our devotion. So So he can't kill it right now, so he's just going to deal 1 damage to us, which is fine. We don't have to worry about the Glowbringer for a turn. We are going to Master of Waves. Yeah, we'll get in for 4 here. Oh. That sucks. So we have to block here. We're going to go to 1. Go to 2. No, go to 1. We're going to go to 1. If they swim with everything though, we should get them on the crackback because of, although if they exert and kill our, that's the correct play. If they exert and kill our Shore Crusher Elemental. Oh no, because we can flicker it. We can flicker it. This is a tough call for the opponent. Attack with 1. So we Thassa. How much? I mean, it's the only thing we can do. So we Thassa, make Shore Crusher unblockable. Be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Are we going to get him Xaxes? Oh, please let me get him Xaxes. Yeah, Thassa makes unblockable. Can't block Master of Waves. He's going to block a token. Damage all resolves. And then we've got 1 mana left to pump. And I think that's Xaxes. I think we're going to get him. I think we win. Sick of playing these mono red decks, man. Make that unblockable. Attack with all attackers. Let him block. He blocks an elemental. Ooh, it's looking good. Get priority back. Pump. Yeah! Oh, they were hoping I missed it, but I didn't because I'm good. Oh, so good. Alright, so we're 1-1 at the moment. Playing pretty much just red decks. Jump back into the queue. Oh, damn! Friggin', we got the rematch. All right. Well, I guess we're playing mono red again. It's just one of those nights. Usually people don't queue straight up back against you, but I guess tonight this is what we get. That's alright. I mean, mono red is going to be one of the harder matchups for this deck, so if we can get out alright in this matchup, then we are We're doing okay. We're going to keep this because we curve out really nicely. We know that their deck is just one-to-one removal, so we want to keep it threat dense. And this lets us go Wanderer into Trickster into Djinn to bait out removal on all three of those, into Shorecrasher Elemental. Yeah, see Magma Jet into that. Realistically, I should be sacking this to negate the scry, but that's just me playing late. Alright, cool, we're gonna wait till end step to avoid any sorcery removal. I think all their removal that we saw was instant speed, but this is the correct way to do it anyway. Means that if they played the Boros Reckoner, we could get in for the turn, but was not meant to be. Okay, we're going to play Tempest Djinn. Tempest Djinn makes their removal much harder. I haven't seen them play any exquisite firecrafts, so it's meaning that they're going to need like multiple. Ooh, we didn't see Mum and Dad last time. Alright. So we'll play that. And I think we're going to attack. See if they chump. They don't. It's a shame. See if we can force a sack. Tap that down. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm gonna go to Trickster. Oof. Oof. Where did this come from? We didn't see any of this stuff the last time. I actually like 3-drop Chandra a lot. Recast. Okay. Do they have another one? Okay. We'll take a 3 for 1. So what we're going to do at end step, because I can't imagine they attack with their Thopters. Yeah, so what we're going to do is tap down one of these bad boys so that we can get in with our Merfolk and kill this Chandra. All into Chandra and successfully get the 3 for 1. Play Shorecrasher Elemental, and I think we're in a pretty good spot. They can unlock Pair by killing our Tidebiter Mage, but they're sacrificing a dude and paying 3 mana to do so. They've only got 1 card in hand. I think they'll probably get in with a Thopter here and then sack 1 in our end step, I would say. Oh, they can do it now. Boros Reckoner. Okay. We've got a lot of really good draws off the top here. We can get another Tidebinder Mage, we can get Coco, we can get Thassa. Speaking of, brilliant. We're going to make that unblockable. Get in for 3. When Thassa's turned on, and like if we get to untap with Thassa with the unblockable ability, we basically just win. It's so hard to. A 5/5 unblockable is just an immense amount of damage. They've got 1 card in hand, so really, they're either, if they draw into the nuts, that's amazing. If they don't, they're sacking Thopters to try and kill our devotion, which they can. They can turn off Thassa. Get in with Thopters. That's fine. We take 2. They do have enough mana to turn off Thassa in our turn. We just need to draw into something that gives us 1 more pip of devotion, and we're laughing. Does 2 damage to any target. Okay, so that we are going to. I mean, it's the same. So we're going to do this just in case they don't want to double ping. If they do want to double ping. Yeah. So that's fine. They'll spend all their mana. We'll lose our Shore Crasher. Our Thassa stays alive and lets us scry to make sure that we get into something good. Master Waves is something good. Let's just play that, shall we? So we'll play Master Wave. We'll make a shitload of tokens. We will give Thassa unblockable. We're going to attack, and I don't see us losing from here. They do have that. Well, actually, they do have Sweltering Suns, I believe. I think we saw that last time. I'm not getting my mono red matches mixed up. Concede. There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna do. Oh, I see Neoform. No, see, I think Neoform's out, and we will also dump Tricksters for Okos. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of being able to Neoform into Master of Waves. Master of Waves is just so good. I'm going to drop a Biden and keep a Tidebinder Mage and a Trickster and put in these Neoforms. I don't know if that's right, but Master Wave's has just been a house so far, so this is slow, but we will keep it. We've got Oko, we've got Tempest Gin, we've got Collector Company. And because we're good, we'll just draw into a 2-drop. Castle Embers, what does that one even do? Oh, it's fire breathing. That's pretty good. Ratchet Bomb. Okay, start digging it up. Maybe we won't crack it on 3 this time, big fella. Oof. Alright. Going slow. Slow start. Charge cannon and ratchet bomb. We're probably just going to play out Resin Reef. There was really no need for us to play the second breeding pool there. Probably should have been playing islands to pump up Tempest Dune. It's very attractive just to play out Oko here. I think we're going to do that. That's Oko. Thief of Crowns. Make a food token. Cool. It does mean if they start ticking up this, if we do get a Master of Waves, we can just elk this ratchet bomb. Okay, go for ride. I'll take a 2 for 1. Play that. And, I mean, I guess we're just passing through so that we can coco. Food's nice to have. Put charge counter. So we want to get 2 drops off coco. Mum and Dad. Alright. Let's coco. What do we get? Yeah, right. We'll take 2 drops. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. And now we get to Resin Reef. Blue. Resin Reef comes down. Triggers. Cool. Then we get priority back. I get to go like this. And neoform into a Master of Waves. Goodness gracious me. That felt so good. That felt so right. And that's a hell of a board. Yeah, let's attack. Let's get in there. I mean, they do get to... Ooh, actually, I think we fucked up. Yep. Yeah, we definitely fucked up. We got too excited. We got too excited. We should have tried to bat it out with Resin Reef. It's okay. It's okay. We got to see the power of it if they didn't have Ratchet Bomb. We're not getting Glory Bringer this turn, so that's good. 4 cards in hand. You gotta do something. Magma jet. Yep. Magma jet. It just doesn't seem that good. Like Scry 2 is good, but is it worth a mana? In this low to the ground red? Well, I suppose it's not low to the ground, but still. Do we even bother playing a Short Crusher when we can't protect it? I don't think so. I think we just Trickstar. Whoop, didn't attack. Goodness me. Late at night is messing with luck. It's having a hard time. It's alright, I wouldn't have got in anyway. Mm-hmm. Yep. Not swinging? Okay. Tap down one of those bad boys. Oh, Risen Reef. Don't mind if I do. No. Chance of us having a one drop that matters. Actually, yeah, I should have done yes. Oh well. Risen Reef, see if we can get a land, pump up this Tempest de Djinn. Oh my god. Change if it's getting one drop that matters. Dickhead. Cast. Oh my goodness. 2 fuck ups with the 1 shock land. Yeah, we'll take an Oko. That sounds great. Chandra, Chandra, go. Block, block. That dies. Man, we're looking pretty good. I can't believe I didn't shock that breeding pool though. That was dumb. You know, even for the Wanderer, I probably wouldn't have even played it. For the bounce on the Short Crusher Elemental, the Exile. Why are you attacking? Do you have like friggin' shrapnel blast or something? Or another mum and dad? Anger of the Gods. That's a damn shame. Shock. Get out. Oh my god. We fucked up. Green, blue, blue. Let's attack Chandra with the big head. Mm-hmm. You're gonna find it very difficult to deal with Oko. What is this? Sweltering Suns? Yeah. Yeah, they'll do it. Gonna 0. Make some elementals. Put a loyalty counter. Okay, go your hardest. Shore Crasher Elemental. Isn't that interesting? Let's cast. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, now that's there, we're probably alright. More Bident. All these cards out of blue. We're gonna make a food. Okay. Not in the bed. Jesus. They are just hoping for some action. A braid. A braid is some action. 0 cards in hand. That's fine. Quite happy with that. I knew what I was signing up for when I tapped out. Fry. They're just going to fry our Oko. Okay. Seems like an odd choice to lose your Planeswalker to do that, but go your hardest, mate. Let's make the food a dude. Attack. Draw a card. Yes. Oh. I mean, it's a sad master. A master. But. Oh, actually, no, it's not because we've got Oko and Bident. I'm just like, oh, they have no creatures. It isn't really good. Don't you Sweltering Suns me, you motherfucker. Oh, ah. Okay. Did I have a Short Crash Elemental there? Dickhead. No, I don't think I did. I think it was already dead. How many Sweltering Suns have they used? 1, 2, 2. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Yeah, loses lots of abilities. That's less good. Less good. Go and look. Oh, dear. Okay, so that was a mistake. I really should have just attacked with the master. Made some food with Oko. That's pretty good. Nah, I mean we got him dead right now anyway, so we're gonna keep tight, but I may just tap down a blocker if they make one. They did not. Hey. Okay, so we are 2-0, I think. 2-1 rather. Really like one that didn't have Aswin joining the whole time. Tournament practice against somebody new. Open play, that's not what we want. Let's just jump in. Alright, we found a victim who's hopefully not on mono red. Ooh, we are tipping this hand back though. 7 non-land cards. Mulligan. Oh, mulligan. Okay. We are going to tip back Shore Crasher Elemental and Tempest Gin. We're going to do both our 3 drops. Temple of Silence. Okay, so this looks like a different matchup. So we're going to curve out really well. I can fit. Oh, Tempest Gin. There we go. Muslim Wanderer. Ooh, another temple. Okay. Gonna get Thought Seized. Thought Suzzed. Nope. Westvale Abbey. Some weird tokens deck. Let's draw a land. I'd love to draw a land. Land? Didn't get it. It's okay. Do get to get in 4, so that's pretty fun. You can only hope for so much from a Mulder 5. Heroes downfall. We're going to sack out Muslim Wanderer to counter that sucker. We net 2 extra damage this way, and we keep our devotion 1 higher. Drop. Desecration Demon. I remember that. Sucker. No. Oof. We're having a hard time. Just let it do its thing. White black with Desecration Demons. Oopa. Not gonna sack anything. Gonna get in. Pussy. Land. Oh, come on. Okay. No. Alright, bit of land screw going on, which is a shame, but It happens. We mulled to 5. We kept a 2-lander. What is this? Blood Baron. Protection from white and from black. Okay. I don't know how we look at beating that in the near future. Uh-huh. We need to land this turn. Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's fine. Put in our Okos. Take out our Neoforms. Take out our Tidebinder Mages. Maybe not all of them. I'm gonna do it like that. I think. That looks pretty good. Sure. Double coco and a Risen Reef seems good. Wanderer. Okay. Alright. 2-drop as well. Isn't that nice? Blood Baron of Viscopa. I miss that card. That card is friggin' sweet. End step. Trickster. Ball Blight. Sack. Risen Reef. Land? Okay. Okay, so we've got Rapid for Desecration Demon or Blood Baron, because both of those are terrifying. We're going to get our Risen Reef Hero down forward. Sin Collector. Okay, I believe this may make us lose our Rapid. Maybe they just take a coco. Yeah, okay, so I think that means they are Threat Light in hand? Possibly? We get a coco now. Get the Risen Reef triggers, and then we're going to attack. Okay, we didn't get any Risen Reef triggers, but it is what it is. If they want to trade off, that's fine. I'm in the driver's seat right now. Didn't expect him to trade like that. I mean, they minimize damage, but we get to keep our Risen Reef. I'll take it. Desi? Odessa, Texas? Despacito? What you gonna do, Jerry? Thoughtseize. There's not a lot of going on. It just feels like they don't have any big dudes. Boblight. Let's counter that again. Okay. Into 7. 4. Kaya's Wrath. That sucks. That also sucks. Ooh. Painful. Painful. What if we had a trickster? I mean, we don't. What if we did? So brave. What you gonna do? What you draw off that? Tick down to 2. Whoa, go to 1. Sin Collector. That's fine. Take a rep. Okay, so we got a dude. They are on 1 life. My life for a Mausoleum Wanderer. That'd be too much to hope for though. Duress. Okay, take it. That's fair. Three cards in hand. Probably all removal. Floating out a bit. So this is the problem with decks like this, is that if you don't, you can only dedicate so many deck slots to card draw. So we've got our Cocos as card advantage and our 2 Bidents as card advantage, but we I suppose if they don't have removal we win, but we can't dedicate any more than that because of the requirements of Collected Company. So Collected Company, you usually have to have 28 creatures to make it worthwhile. I believe is the number. I think 28 makes it an 85% chance that you will hit 2. Something like that. So 85 or 90% chance that you'll hit 2 in year 6. Sweet. So we won the first game. Actually, that was the second game. Won the second game after losing tragically in the first game. But yeah, so you can only really assign 1 to a collector company. Doesn't really count as card advantage. Risen Reef, I guess, gives us a little bit, and it's our refuel tool, but gotta be good just to have a something to refuel a little bit there. Jesus, are we going to 5 again? We are. Tip this. Tip. Resin Reef. So we had to make a choice there between Risen Reef and Oko or the Trickster. I think Oko is going to be a much bigger value engine for us. Hero's Downfall kills it, obviously, but Oko takes care of Desecration Demons. It also just provides us with repeatable card advantage. Well, not card advantage, but repeatable value advantage through making food into elk. But alas, we lose him to a Thoughtseize. Ooh, take Trickster. Okay, I don't know what that's about. It's possible that they have a second Thoughtseize, which is what they're... Yeah, surely they have to have a second Thoughtseize. If we don't get Thoughtseize right now, I will. I don't know. Duress. Yeah, there it is. So we lose Oko here. We get to keep our Risen Reef, which will hopefully give us something good. Tarbind is good. Risen Reef into... Okay, Thas is fine. It helps us fix our draws for the late game. Right now we don't have much of a clock on them, but we're yeah, we're doing okay. Sin Collector. I really don't like Sin Collector in this deck. It's just not doing much. I mean, now it's going to snipe our Thassa, which, you know, subjectively looks really, really good. But I think this would be much better as a more high impact play. Oh, instant or sorcery. Never mind. So it doesn't actually do much at all. So I think that'd be much better as yeah, I don't know, what's a good like 3-drop? Maybe not Master of the Feast, but the other one, Herald of Torment, I think might be good. Just something to beat face with. Herald of Torment into Desecration Demon into Blood Baron is a pretty terrifying curve, to be honest, so that would be what I would be wanting to do with it. Because I mean, I see what they're trying to go for with the discard theme, but there's really just no payoff at the moment for it. Actually, Liliana of the Last Hope would be a good option in that slot. I think that'd be really, really strong. Yeah, various other things. Even just like more removal mortifiers in there would be good. Oath of Kaias. Yeah, there's a stack of things that I think would be better than Sin Collectors in there. Rankle, Master of Prankles. What are they gonna make me choose? So it's more discard. And let's play sacrifice a creature. Okay. Yeah, so maybe they have the pretty sure it's Return to Ravnica that has Shrieking Affliction in it, and then you could also have the Planeswalker, the Davriel. Yeah, we're gonna put it on top. It's too good not to put on top. Yeah, so you could have like 8 copies of Rack Effects, which would be pretty good. That'd be really the only reason that I can see wanting so much discard. Like, it's got 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Duress, 4 Sin Collectors in it, from what I can gather, and Rankles. We've got Westphal Levies in there, even though I haven't seen any token makers. So I don't know what these are doing in here. Cast down Athos. Tempest Dune. Rankle's going to get in and make a sack again. I would imagine. Loses 1 life and draws a card. If you insist, there's a land for my Master of Waves. That was an odd choice. But it may be that they're gassing out and they're worried about, yeah, I mean, that's a shame. We're going to take the Rapid. We're going to make a sad Master of Waves. Can't get too greedy on it. We do get to Rapid and Tidebinder Mage, which is pretty cool. Opponent's still got the same 2 cards in hand from what I can gather. That was something big. Blood Baron? Maybe? 3, 4. Palace Siege. Get out of town, that's great. What did you choose? Shows dragons. Drains me every turn. Okay, that's fine. Upkeep. Scry. Put it on the bottom. Oof. We coco into three devotion. We get to turn Thassa on. Yeah. Let's try our little hearts out. Go big or go home. Oh, that'll do, pig, that'll do. Let's get a Tempest Gin and a Merfolk Trickster. And we win! So Merfolk Trickster taps down a Rankle, and we swing in for a buttload. We did it! Okay. So even though our record was 3-1, which was same as the green deck, this deck just feels not quite as strong. I want it to be good. I want it to be good so bad, and Master Waves is still a friggin' house. It may be that the Risen Reef green shell is unnecessary. Collector Company feels good. It does let you get your value going, but it might be that a mono blue version with Brazen Borrowers and that sort of thing is a little bit better. That's probably something that I'll test out in the future. The Master Waves Risen Reef synergy is sweet, but you just don't get to do enough with it. It comes up very rarely, and because red was so prevalent in those few games that we played, we just didn't get to stick them, and I think it's a little bit too slow as a value engine for what we're looking for. I think leaning more on the wizard side of things, let you bring in main deck wizard retorts, which seems pretty attractive. We can go up on 1-drops, so we would be able to bring in those Spectral Sailors, so we'd have 8 1-drops, Brazen Borrowers, and then in that case we'd probably replace, move Tidebone Mage to the side and replace them with probably Harbinger of Tides, I would think. In that case we'd probably go up 1 more Thassa. We'd remove the Shore Crasher Elementals and replace them with either more value spells, so we'd with our Wizard Retort and that sort of thing. Maybe some 1-drops when we put the Curious Obsession package in there. That's also a possibility. By stripping out we could go deeper on to keep the Cocos in there and go deeper onto the Merfolk synergy. So there's the Merfolk Lord from Ixalan that could be very, very good. Keeping the green means we get to keep Oko, and Oko was very good in that in that set of games, at least. It's just really a house. So I mean, yeah, going into a Merfolk heavy build, all the Merfolk are also wizards, which is an interesting bit of synergy. But yeah, I think there's a lot of ways that you could take the blue shell, because it's really just an opportunity to play Master of Waves. The deck, if you draw Master of Waves, feels very, very strong. If you don't draw Master of Waves, feels a little bit lackluster. So I think it's working out the best shell to capitalize on Master of Waves, and everything else is secondary. So even though the Risen Reef and Collector Company parts are very, very cool, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're the best option. I think Tempest Gin is good if you're in mono blue. Tempest Gin becomes much better. You get some really good 2-drops if you remove Tidebinder Mage and replace it with other things. I think that might be the better way to go about it, but I'm going to leave this one for now, and I think next one we go on might be big red deck, or there's a life gain deck with Ajani's Pridemate and Lone Rider that I've been looking at as well. So I'll don't know what one's going to be the next deck, but we shall see. See ya.